What so Shepard, in this kind of open source, you always have files available for download with your imagery.
Yes.
Now most companies, most artists don't do that. Why do you do that? What, it's philosophical in a way.
It is. I mean, Android partnering with Google made a lot of sense because Google is a vehicle. It's a conduit for an amazing amount of content that is based on a sort of principle of generosity in a way. Build something that people can use, and there's a way that you can benefit from that. But really, it's about there's really no threshold. You have to have a device or a laptop to use it. You have to have access to the internet. But beyond that, I mean, now Google is, it's the thing that people use. To me, the concept of people thinking how they could empower themselves, how they could be participants, not spectators, was about creating a model of participation. So it wasn't just that I wanted a bunch of mindless disciples running around putting my stickers up. I don't mind that. But really it was about demonstrating how these tools could work. So free downloads, send a self-addressed envelope and get some free stickers, and that includes my explanation of the project, which I later decided to call a manifesto because it sounds more official. Describing Heidegger's theory of phenomenology and some of the social principles of the project that made people feel like, oh, I've got something that I can share. And so the idea of encouraging participation was really important to me. And when you build an audience, there are always ways to benefit from that. But rather than, like Rich said, that, with Nokia and things that the barrier to entry, there's a cost that was prohibitive for some people. For me, getting people to participate was really important. And even after I started charging for my stickers, I was charging 3 cents, 5 cents for the stickers, not $1 like all the other clothing and skate and punk rock brands did. Punk rock, $1. That's a conflict right there.
Yeah.
I'm punk rock, 3 cents. Yeah. So now over the course of time, I built an audience for my work, and that meant that when I'd made my screen prints that were on thin paper for the street, and then I would at the same time print some on thicker paper that I could sell. At first, the thick ones just accumulated on my studio floor. No one bought them, but eventually, through the internet and finding an audience through the generous proliferation of my stickers and other materials, people said, "Oh, I liked that sticker. I actually want an art print for my wall." And it wasn't a long form marketing campaign, but it ended up that wasn't what it was intended to be, but it ended up working that way. And I'm grateful that I can make a living with art, but really it was about spreading this idea of self-empowerment.